It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. For 10 years, and later for another 6 years, Dan Coats represented Indiana in the U.S. Senate. Born in Jackson, Michigan, on May 16, 1943, Coats graduated from Wheaton College in Illinois and the Indiana University School of Law in Indianapolis. He served the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1968. In 1976, he began working for future Vice President Dan Quayle as his district's representative in Congress. When Quayle decided to challenge three-term Democratic incumbent Birch Bayh in the 1980 Senate election, Coats ran for at Juan Quayle's seat in the U.S. House of Representatives. He was re-elected 4 times from this Fort Wayne-based district, usually without serious difficulty. When Quayle resigned from the Senate after being elected vice president in 1988, Coats, who had just been elected to a 5th term in the House, was appointed to Quayle's former seat. He subsequently won a special election in 1990 for the balance of Quayle's second term and was elected to a full 6-year term in 1992. In 1998, he decided not to seek re-election and was succeeded by Democrat Evan Bayh, the former governor of Indiana and son of Birch Bayh. Coats later served as U.S. ambassador to Germany and then worked as a lobbyist in Washington, D.C. In 2010, he announced he would return to his old Senate seat and was reelected by a large margin. Coats became the senior senator from Indiana after Richard Lugar lost a challenge in the 2012 Republican primary election and subsequently was not reelected to the Senate that year. Coats declined to run for reelection in 2016 and was succeeded by Todd Young. Like Coats, Young had represented Indiana in the U.S. House. Coats was nominated as Director of National Intelligence in January 2017, succeeding James Clapper. His term in office commenced and ended in August 2019. A Chicago Cubs fan, he and his wife Marcia went to a Cubs game the day after their wedding. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.